Plough and Stars is a play by Sean O'Casey, and it was first premiered at the Abbey Theatre in Dublin in 1926, and the Abbey is Ireland's national theatre. The play is concerned with the events of 10 years previously in 1916, the Easter Rising, a failed revolutionary attempt to overthrow British rule. 450 civilians died in that period, as well as soldiers on both sides. It became the catalyst for what was the War of Independence. What O'Casey does is he takes Dublin tenement life, which is a sort of the slums of Dublin, the poorest people live in cheek by jowl in old Georgian houses that have been subdivided into lots of different rooms with lots of families living together. He makes them the centre of this play. And what he does, in a way that no British writer would do for decades later, is write with real economy and wit and surprise about a really vivid historical event, whilst bringing together a whole sort of subsection of a city. He's writing the play as a piece of theatre to provoke and challenge orthodoxies. So when you think, by the time he wrote the play only 10 years later, the south of Ireland had achieved independence, and those people who had been executed had become kind of martyrs to the cause of independence, and there was a very simplified narrative around the rising. The amount of civilian casualties has been forgotten, the looting of the shops that the residents of the tenements did. So basically a very complicated, violent, ugly event had been transformed into something more pure and heroic. And O'Casey, as all great playwrights do, is not interested in simplification, he's interested in complexity. So he puts on stage something where you see heroism and cowardice, where you see greed and kindness, where you see anger and hatred and love and gentleness, often from moment to moment, often in the same character. And that's what makes him such a genius writer, I think, is that he absolutely understands how complicated and contradictory human beings are, especially when they're under pressure of a situation like they were in 1916 with the Rising.